talk today, or?
Let's talk for a while. You say you're gonna give me a dashboard, something like that.
Yeah, so what we have done in preparation for future meetings, and we work with it's an online dashboard. It's called Trello, where I'm
Oh, Trello,
sure,
yes.
yeah, yeah. So we have prepared sort of a dashboard with all the projects, and just to keep you up to date, we're going to add you to this dashboard. And on this dashboard, you're going to see our progress on the ETP chain, which we're working, and we have an update on this one. We have connected the blockchain explorer, which we're going to share the link. We have two blockchain explorers. One is for the mainnet. We just cloned the mainnet. And the other one is for the blockchain, which we have applied the pull request code, and the ones for the two forks. And you're going to see it also on the blockchain explorer. Explorer. And the other thing, we managed to connect the wallet to this blockchain, which we're working. And that link is going to be shared as well. We also keep some space here for the nodes. And we also are waiting still for the scripts. We were talking in the beginning when we started to work on this fork that Viewfin is going to give us some scripts to further test. But in the meantime, we're testing it on our own. Razvan can talk more on this if you guys have a question about it. The other tab we have here, it's an update on the substrate chain, which is kind of frozen right now. We're still looking at it to develop further the wallet, the kill connection, and all the links are there. We have 4 links for the blockchain explorer, for the telemetry, for the wallet, and for the blockchain. And the other, we have also a tab here. We talk about ETP DNA, the cross-chain connections, and the DeFi sides of things, where we're adding currently documents, which Hall is doing research. Jorge has participated with all these documents, and also we left a tab here. During the last meeting, you were saying that maybe Chen Hao, actually Sven said that maybe Chen Hao, or Sven and Chen Hao, or you, I don't know who exactly, can prepare like a sort of like a paper, like a blueprint on how we should proceed on this path. Like we have the ETP DNA and the cross-chain talk here tab, and then we have the other SegWit lighting and RGB path, and the rest is it's another tab here for I told you we were looking at the website and generally the Metaverse and the docs, and we saw a few discrepancies. I have prepared the GitHub repo where we're gonna put some tutorials which they can be linked directly to the website, or if you guys decide, you can just clone the repository, everything is there, and just incorporate it in the current website for further use. So they're step by step, very detailed. You're gonna see the link.
Yeah, I was just I didn't expect you answer that long. Oh, somewhere already started the recording. That's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's good that you gave us a long answer. I mean, that's great. I thought you just gonna give me one sentence answer. That's great.
Well, it's a little bit of a longer sentence.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm actually thinking that whatever you do on the Metaverse chain and the document and the substrate chain, we need to put on the same repository. I don't know if you have access to the Metaverse GitHub repository already. We need to, you know.
Yes,
yeah.
I do.
And, yeah. Okay. So why don't we just you know, combine them together? And I think it might be a good idea that just put up another testnet. We already have a testnet called Andromeda, right? So Laurent and Desvin did that last week. So can we have another testnet that just combine this substrate test and ETP together?
Done
Is it
already. They're
possible?
both up.
They're both up.
They're
Oh,
both up
cool.
already. Yeah.
Do I get to pick the name?
Of course you can. Before we
Okay.
migrate to the repos, you pick the name, but they're both up and running. And I think Razvan will share the links so you can interact with the second ETP test chain. The first one's called Andromeda. I'm not sure. This one's just for a different interactive to see how both the substrate and the ETP work. But we have wallets and explorers. We'll share the links after the meeting, Eric.
Sure, sounds good. I mean, I'm thinking that Andromeda is a galaxy.
I like
right?
the name.
So, yeah, it's a galaxy that's gonna collide with ours in billions of years. So we need to find some galaxy star with B or something astronomical on the sky, right?
On the sky.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, we'll pick
Right.
we'll pick a B name galaxy to name it after. That sounds good.
Well,
I like it.
Yeah, there's one called Butterfly Galaxy, but it's just too lame.
I like that.
We can call them Beetlejuice. Anyway,
that goes back to an old movie that's quite funny.
I know. It's called whatever Traveler's Guide, right? Traveler's Guide.
Oh, you talk about the
anyway.
movie?
Yeah, the movie. There's a book too.
Traveler's Guide to the Universe.
To the galaxy.
To the galaxy.
To the galaxy, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a funny one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can call it Beetlejuice if you want.
Yeah, well, sure. So we can have a Beetlejuice testnet that it marries current ETP chain and the substrate. That would be beautiful.
Okay.
Sounds good. Oh, Chen Hao wants to join. Hold on. Let me give him the link. Yeah, Chen Hao is joining. So, Laura, any updates from your side other than the Andromeda?
On our side, well, on the Light Wallet, we are still doing some final changes and testing before the release of the big update. And otherwise, you probably noticed this trend of NFTs on Ethereum. So on the Metaverse, we have MITs since, in fact, 2 years. And we think our MITs are, in fact, very good NFTs. So we are thinking how we can improve them to attract developers to use MITs to do NFTs. So one of the things we are missing at the moment is we cannot change the content of MITs. When you create it, it stays the same. So yeah, we are thinking of different ways of how we could improve this feature to make the MITs customable or changeable, because it's what is currently very interesting on Ethereum is that you can create an NFT and then change some parameters, so change some color on the art or have different parameters that you can change over time. So yeah, that's what we are studying now, how we could make it efficient to update or to give different rights on MIT to different people, etc. So yes.
Yeah, did you see I was like this? I thought this gonna be our secret project.
No, just generally.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I think what you said that MIT, which is non-fungible token, the question will to Jorge and Andrea, that if we have a virtual machine on a substrate chain, will we be able to manipulate the item, meaning non-fungible token MIT on the ETP chain? That's one question. The other question is really to Lauren, that as you said that the MIT right now is you will not be able to change them, but if you can you think of this situation that in a game you have an item, this item, let's say a sword, right? But you want to imbued or say embed some sort of diamond onto this sword. That means you need to have multiple attributes of this particular NFT, MIT,
Yes.
right? Right. So
Yes.
this do we allow people to change the property or attributes of this MIT, or we just use a smart contract to manipulate this MIT? So this is really two questions that I have.
I can answer the first one, Eric.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What Sven and Laurent have put together, the MST and the MITs are a function of a smart contract, to be honest. And we've discussed it with them. And I think that could be further developed to act as a smart contract. On the substrate side of things, now, what Laurent made a point saying is they can't change it after it's built. MITs can't be manipulated after being created. And is that possibility of doing the substrate chain? I think we have to play with Andromeda and Betelgeuse for a little bit, Eric, over the next week or so, before I could honestly answer that one.
Sure.
So about the second question, so if you want an item that has different characteristics, well, there is different ways to see it. Either we could say one MIT could have different parameters that are owned by other lower level MITs. So one MIT will represent the grip, one would be the kind of the sword, etc. And all those characteristics would build the top MIT. Which can also be seen as layers. Like I think on Ethereum they call it layers. That one NFT is one layer, on all the 7 NFTs together build one other NFT, which is a global one with all the layers together. So that's one way to see it. Another way would be to add the parameters to one MIT and be able to dynamically add or change parameters to one MIT, and then you only have one that could have multiple parameters. So I think Sven already raised a proposal for that. And yeah, that's something we can study further or discuss further of how we want to do it. But yes, that would be the goal, no matter which way we do, if we do it with only one MIT that has different parameters, or if we do multiple MITs. The advantage to have multiple MITs would be that we could give rights to different people. And then you could have a piece of art and say, okay, you are in charge of the background, and you are in charge of the first layer. And people could together build the final art. So it's something that is kind of interesting. Yeah.
But what you said is more like metadata of MIT, right? Who create what at what time? It's more like metadata.
So we could say an artist creates multiple MITs, which are the different parameters of one global art, and then can send the right of each parameter to different people. For instance, I create a painting and I give you the right to change the background. And I give Jorge the right to change the flowers on the side. Or and different people could interact with my art. I stay the artist, the initial one. I can even keep the global MIT, but different people can interact with it and participate in changing it, for instance.
I see. Okay. Okay. Then we need to. Yeah, we definitely need a proposal because it's kind of changing the specification of MIT now.
Yes, and we have also different way to do it. Like, do we want to put everything on chain and then require a hard fork, or do we want to have some part off chain? Or yes, we have different ways to do it or different ideas. So yes.
Great. Wow. I see Chen Hao and Sven online. I thought you guys are on Chinese holiday. Happy holiday, guys.
Hi, Sven. Hi, Chen Hao.
Hi, guys. Yeah, sorry, I'm outside, so that's why I only join with voice.
Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah, enjoy your holiday. Tenhao is still. Are you still in Japan?
Yes, I am. Seriously, I think I can be back soon because it's I have to check my because of the virus, have to check again. Then you have to buy a ticket almost half months later.
Half months later. So that means you need to get your COVID-19 test before you can buy a ticket back home, right? Wow, that's crazy. Anyway, and 14 days quarantine after you landed at home, I guess.
Yeah.
That's not fun. Okay, great. So I guess I'll be looking forward for the Beetlejuice testnet.
Yes. Yes, hi Eric. I'm just preparing to send you the link to the board, and there, that's where if you want, we can have a discussion after, or about the links. But we're gonna also put the links up for everyone to see for the Beetlejuice.
I like that name. I like that name a lot.
Okay, good. I don't know if Tenhao has time to look the new white paper. So I guess we're gonna have a lot of changes, right? Tenhao?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm asking if you had chance to think about the new white paper and the new specifications that the new roadmap we want to go down to.
Okay, sure. So yes, I am, but I need more details for the technical course or something like a reference I have to read. So right now I just have a draft on the what we need to change, like the kernel space, what should to define the system call set, and what should the operating for MIT and MSD from WhatsApp should like. So it's lots of things to do. So like a design and not to code or implementation anything. So I think I need you guys' help.
I see. Okay, we can bring this subject offline. I think Andrew and Razvan and Oli and Jorge will be a very good resource to talk to. So we can talk about this offline. And how do you guys like the ETP like digital identity and MIT setting so far? I mean, Oli and Razvan, do you guys find it's difficult to difficult or not?
I'm talking first, and then I invite Razvan also to say a few words. So basically, as Jorge said, there are some basic smart contract features on the whole system platform. Namely, first of all, probably the possibility to tokenize goods, stuff, whatever, and then the MST, the smart token, which also have good capabilities. What I look into very much lately was the possibility to enhance the smart contracts seed, with the core, with the RGB you know, the paper, probably most of you got it from Jorge. I don't know. So, but anyway, RGB is the latest smart contract code for enhancing a sort of decentralized application based on libitcoin code. So from my point of view, the platform is very versatile. And I also would like to add that I'm very focused on implementing. This is why I kept also looking into Substrate, because I'm very focused to implement sort of Ether dApps which allow through DeFi applications and also possibility to interact with oracles. So I found this feature crucial in the future because a smart contract need in let's say complex cases, some sort of more advanced dApps need to interact and rely on dApps. And at this point, what I also could add is that Substrate appears to be the only alternative to the Ethereum smart contracts platform. I mean, that type of contracts which we all know and discussed last time. So this is basically from my point of view. I'm still trying to understand how deep we can go with the RGB on top of the ETP ecosystem. Răzvan?
I totally agree with you, Oli. I'm still on the Substrate. I think the Substrate will be the best solution. In the meantime, we managed to know more about to get deep into the Metaverse code. This helped will help us a lot taking a final conclusion. But I'm still. My opinion is that we must focus on the Substrate solution. That will be the best. I did some
if you allow me, because I wanted to very fast to go through the major spectrum of the issues. We built a sort of sandbox of Metaverse, so which actually has its own mining pool, so it's totally isolated from the from both actually production and test Metaverse nets. So we did that in order to be able to test deeper certain features and also for developing in order to avoid interfering with the blockchains in place. And basically Razvan did improve a script which was there somewhat, but it was not implemented, so that in the future anyone who will want to install a Metaverse node or to do certain more complex operation with the platform, be able to install it very fast. Actually, we want also to Dockerize it, so to be very easy for anybody wanting to join the ecosystem to build up. So the idea is that we keep exploring aside of the blockchain itself. We installed the Explorer and also a wallet. So we have a few. So we mine in the development mode, or right, Razvan? So
Yeah, that's right.
this will allow. So the fork is already, the code is put on this testnet, and once we make sure. Of course, also with the help of Sven and Laurent, we are sure that the code is okay. We can make it available for the hard fork. So this is the basic ideas at this moment.
Well, Eric, I think it's a long answer to how did you find the interactivity and usability of it, but Oli likes to answer things in depth.
Yep, I like that. Yeah. Well, I only ask deep questions, but I have very simple questions too. So simple question can be answered in short. Like, do you think we should have a wrapped the USDT on our chain or wrap the BTC on our chain? So the answer can be yes. That will be short.
Got it. But we're working on it.
Yeah.
Yes, Eric. But let me tell you a few things from our side. Looking into the code without much documentation, probably the things appear a little bit different, and especially when we are talking about dApps, because certain type of applications are not that simple to implement in any platform. This is why I try. So I'm striving to give you guys, to give everybody our insight, how we can perceive the things from the inside the code, and to with the other developers to communicate a little bit, because we are still striving to understand the things. Okay, this is why. So I hope that you are not joking when you say that.
No, I like that. I do like that. I don't usually joke. I don't know how to joke.
That's not true at all.
No, actually,
don't believe that at all. I don't believe that at all.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I guess that's it for me. I mean, do you guys have anything to add for today?
Yes, I just sent you an email for the dashboard, Eric, and
Okay.
it was a request there if you want us to send Chen Hao an invitation as well to the board. So,
Yeah, that
yeah.
would be nice. Yes.
I don't have his email though, so you can reply back to me or just send it so I can send him an invite too.
Okay, cool.
Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah.
If you want us to send Chen Hao an invitation as well to the board. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
That would be nice. Yes.
I don't have his email though, so you can reply back to me or just send it so I can send him an invite too.
Okay, cool.
Okay, that's it. Thank you.